Hi. What is up? Hello. Hello, amigos, my darlings. Hello, Alex. What is up over there? Welcome, welcome to day 14 of 77 days of ROGA. Yay. What a fun adventure. I'm having fun. I hope that you're having fun too and feeling your beautiful, wild, primal energy and feeling all of it, the angles. So hopefully you've been able to, if you're on this journey, you've been able to go into some depths and feel, whoa, there's some things there to move and clear. So that's always the goal. And then we can reset ourselves that way and come back to a state of, people call it 0 point energy, but coming back to that harmonized state with ourselves, our body, with nature, to move in the direction of where is it that we want to go. So that really brings in that galactic realm. So yeah, and with ROGA we always activate the royal energy. Not a fan of the royal family, but I am a fan of our royal family and us connecting to ourselves and feeling our worthiness, because there truly, I don't think there's anything more potent than that, by remembering our worthiness. So yeah, that's really that. I keep saying we're gonna keep it short and sweet, and then we always go kind of long, but it's all, I feel, really relevant and perfectly aligned too. So we'll see where this one takes us. Yeah, so welcome to the friends joining. So nice to have you guys here. It's just so cool that we can do this together. Like, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm down. So what I was thinking and feeling today, as you know, like as these come up and I'm like feeling what wants to come through, I'm like, it was like this slowness. It was, can we just slow the fuck down for a minute, or for however long these are, or bring it into our days too. But yeah, so I really want to bring that in. This morning I had a nice slow morning. The sun was shining, which is a treat. I haven't really seen it too much over here in Portugal, a lot anyway. So I was really just basking in it and drinking my coffee slowly and just feeling the warmth of the moment. So yeah, that was the vibe, and I'm like, okay, I really want to bring this into this live today, this ROGA live. Along with that is, so I always, if you caught any of the other lives, I find sometimes it's tricky. Like for me, I teach this and I preach this, and I'm so here for the breath, you know? The breath is so powerful, and yet I have such a freaking hard time with the breath to really draw the breath deep into my belly area is a trick. I feel like I have to be like, sometimes I have to like hold things and be like, you know, it's like, it's kind of dramatic, but it's so nice when you get that deep breath. And so sometimes I find the yawning comes up if I can't get the breath. So we might see some yawning here, like that. Are we talking about it? Yeah, creating more energy, more oxygen in the body that way too, obviously. So so we'll be working with that, just going really, really slow and feeling and appreciating this moment that we're in, and wherever you are, just feeling, wow, I get to be alive today. I get to be right here, right now, as myself, as a gangsta warrior in this fucking wild ride of human life. So, cha. So before we begin, I'm just gonna take a sip of tea. If you have something for yourself to drink over there to keep it cozy and sanctuary vibes. I also like to have, it's kind of waxy, but candles, just to create that element of fire. It's just nice to really create that sanctuary space for yourself to really be like, I can actually melt into this moment with myself and allow this to really be a space of connection. You don't need any of that, but it's also just a nice extra. Okay, so day 14, let's go. So with ROGA, the A stands for awareness. And me, in my world, growing up as a kid, carrying so much grief and pain from losing my mom and other things that were coming up, I didn't know how to be in my body, if that makes sense. I was so disassociated. I was like, shua, like just totally in my mind and not in the best of ways, just constantly, thinking. And I'm not saying I don't do that anymore. Like I'm there a lot too, but the remembrance of, wow, to actually live from within the body and feel the visceral moment that we're in feels like true wealth. To me, that feels like, wow, we get to exist right now. And it's through the simple breath. Like, how precious is the breath? I get emotional. We had a wild week. There's been a death in the family, and it's just a lot. And it makes you really consider life and like how precious life really is. So we'll try to keep it light, but obviously I'm moving through some stuff. So I would like to just invite you to feel into your body, maybe closing your eyes, maybe relaxing your shoulders, and just noticing, what are you feeling in this moment? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel dense? Does it feel light? Does it feel airy? Does it feel buzzing? Just getting clear with, how do you actually feel right now? What are you feeling right now? In this sacred moment with yourself and together. It's so cool that we're together as well. So just exploring this, not making any meaning of it, not even labeling it yet, just experiencing the sensations throughout your body. So just as a little example, I'm going to share what I'm feeling in hopes that can help you get more clear with really, getting more practiced with tapping into what we're feeling. Maybe you do this already a lot, and so teach me your ways if so. But for now, we're just going to kind of start to notice what the sensations are. So for me, as I brought up that grief that I'm carrying, that density, I can feel that into my heart area. I can feel the emotion into my back of my eye area. I also feel tightness, restriction in my shoulders. And if that isn't whatever you're feeling, try to stay with what you're feeling over there. I know we can really share emotions, so just do your best to be in your own. Notice where there's that collection of energy that's like, knock, knock. Yo, can you look at me, please? Instead of running in this disassociated place to the next space we need to get to all the time. Can you feel the sensations? They might feel spiky. They might feel that edgy or raw. Might feel giddy. It's okay to feel a few different things at the same time. So as we're here and centering in on that area that feels like it's holding the most, it's got the most there, just taking a moment to start to let yourself move and alchemize if it's ready to. Through a deep sigh. So deep breath in. And starting to sound, just letting that vibration start to clear and alchemize the tension or the discomfort that you may be carrying. And if you're already feeling light and bright, you can even excel that even more with this practice. Letting your own vibration heal your body. Wow. Maybe it's gibberish. Wow. You start to move and feel your aliveness. And you start shaking or rolling your shoulders. And again, yours might look very different than mine, and that's great. We love that. That's amazing. And if you're mimicking, that's okay too. Everything's welcome. So I find, because it's a hard time breathing sometimes, I find I get really stuck energy through this area. And it's like I'm holding so much there. And it's like, if I feel anxious, if I feel, just like even moving through my day sometimes, it's such a habitual stance now that it's like, okay, this is kind of common in my body. So maybe it's similar for you, maybe it's not, but we're just gonna allow the space to go a little deeper in with the breath. So if you could move like a turtle. My favorite spirit animal is turtles right now. What does that breath look like? If you could go the slowest, deepest breath with no rush, obviously. And just feel as you inhale, feel your belly just start to expand a bit wider. Filling that up, keep breathing in. And once you feel like you've hit that spot of, okay, it's time to exhale, start bringing the belly in. Slow. Feel what it's like to not be in a rush. And again, inhaling, going at your own pace, your own time. I already am catching myself picking up the pace and like rushing it, trying to be like, I gotta get this breath. I gotta race to get this breath. So be aware of how it's flowing through your body. And just breathe even slower if possible. Into the nose. Expanding the belly. And exhale when you're ready. Bringing everything back in and out. We'll do a few more like that, going at your own pace. And if you gotta yawn. Sometimes, when you can't get a yawn, that's the most annoying part. But just trust that your body, we're really winding it down. And then I find if you're having a tough time with it, the sounding, I feel like, can really help deepen into that deeper breath. So maybe you're adding that little vibration. So inhaling, like Nice, slow, deep breath. Slow, like the slowest you've ever breathed. Maybe try that out just for fun. And then when you're ready to exhale, just start to sigh or vibrate any sound out. Pulling the belly in. It might not sound pretty. It might even sound creepy. That's okay. We're just clearing the density, moving that stagnant energy through. Another breath in. If you lose track, come back. Maybe you're shaking, making more space. It might be that you just need to move more energy out. So if you're holding a lot, like grief or whatever, you might find that, okay, I just need to clear more on the exhale so that you can invite more vibrancy into the breath. So we'll keep practicing with this a little bit. And as you inhale, so slowly, I invite you to feel your magnitude. Feeling your body's brilliance. Feeling this art of slowing down. When you're ready, slowly vibrate, exhale, sing gibberish, whatever you need. Wiggle, let yourself be weird. Making space for this royal energy, this worthiness of I get to freaking choose in this lifetime. Yawning is like, whoa, so powerful. You notice like animals do this, they yawn as well, and especially horses are so intuitive. So just trust whatever your body is doing as it's coming back to this harmonized state. As long as we're just paying attention and feeling and doing our best to breathe slow and deep. And vibrating out. What are you clearing? What are you allowing to cleanse through into a higher vibration as you move whatever's been holding you back? So what is it that you're clearing? We'll do a few more like this, just coming back to sounding, straight up sounding. So deep breath in, and deliberately clearing and almost forcing that exhale out through the sigh. Hello to the friends joining. Welcome. We're just sounding here as always on these lives. Clearing the chaos. Shake if you need, stomp if you need. Yesterday I was stomping on the rocks by the ocean. It was so beautiful and needed. I could feel the release of that. And just because we're gonna keep this, I think, a little shorter and sweeter, maybe not sweeter, but shorter, I'm just inviting you now to, because when I was outside earlier, feeling the slowness of the moment and feeling this beauty of slowing down and feeling myself and being present in this moment, allowing the breath to be an opening of what are you allowing in? Can you make space through the breath to really open, feeling your beautiful essence, your you-ness? Dr. Zeus. Always love Dr. Zeus. But feeling the beauty of being in your body today, in this moment. And clearing out the past, the stuckness, yeah. So follow where your body wants to go. Maybe you want to start moving slightly and just feel the slowness. Maybe go slower. Wow, this is what it feels like to be in my body today in this moment. Stretching and yawning and making some strange sounds so together. So powerful together. It's everything. So just trust as we're in this sanctuary space together. How is your body opening? How can you open up to receive more? Receive more love in your body. Receive more appreciation. Can you appreciate the simpleness of wow, the aliveness and movement? So just opening up the space. If you need to go a little more spastic, if you have some more denser energy, feel free to like, I like these ones, the shoulder rolls. And I'm finding like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's like going, tucking the pelvic floor under. So like, shaking. So clearing the old and inviting in the new. And what is the new for you? What are you calling in? Maybe it's more health, more vitality, more abundance, more freedom. You pick the medicine that you want to invite in as you open more space in your body to receive it, to be it. Wow. Maybe trying out different sounds with the voice. Wow. Yesterday I was also sounding with the ocean. Just letting it show me what's up, and that was what was coming through. So again, just letting the space be yours to feel this freedom and liberation. have scarves, I love scarves for this. You can like stretch like this. Or you can just bring your arms up. Notice how it feels to take up more space. I definitely live in a place, I've lived for a long time in a place of like, nobody, don't look at me, nobody see me, like just wanting to, you know. I've brought the story up many times, like I bring that up a lot because it feels so beautiful to be like, wow, I get to fucking exist right now. Like, what the heck? Even though life is so wild and strange and fucking intense, can you focus and feel the beauty of your aliveness, even through the emotion, the wild emotional roller coaster? If you've been to any other lives, you can use your hands for extra holding, extra support, maybe a little massage. We're starting to wrap up slightly. So just notice, even if you're doing this now with your hands, or wherever you are, can you feel that your body's here to support you, to guide you, to show you the way back to yourself, your true home. Feeling the expansiveness. Maybe feeling your head, the crown of your head. This feeling, beautiful touch. You're moving to a different area. Just feeling this appreciation for, wow, I have literal superpowers in my hands and my focus. I'm a legit wizard. For real. I know I might lose some people with that, but it's all good. It's all good. Trusting. Can you feel your wizardry? Can you feel your magic through your own healing touch by listening? Maybe a little bit more through the heart area. Maybe it's a little tapping, waking up that energy here. Ooh, you're sounding. Ooh. What is it that you're calling in? Maybe it's a more peaceful state of existing. Follow where your hands want to go. Again, it might look different than mine. Maybe it's more fun and more joy, more connection with people and self. And can you just draw your shoulders back and kind of pull your belly in slightly? Feel yourself growing taller. Feeling your chest press forward just a little bit more. Feeling your feet solid here, holding you if you're standing or if you're sitting. Feeling your butt wherever you're sitting. Just feeling that grounding, whatever is touching surfaces. And when you inhale, draw yourself that upwards energy, and then exhale. Just going back to that deep breathing. Inhale, slow, bringing that belly out. Feel yourself grow taller. And sounding as you exhale. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale, sounding. Ha. Moving, shaking if you need. Ha. Do whatever you need to do to slowly wrap back up, and just notice as you hold in this stance of your royal energy, how does he hold himself, carry themselves through this world. I definitely forget all the time, but when I remember, it feels so good to just allowing the space to, feel your shoulders back, feel your chest press forward. And this embodiment of this version of you is a way to reset, a way to step into this higher vision that you are in, that you're calling in, do all this work here together. Whew. And remember, you can sound whenever, obviously, clearly. Feeling your magnitude, feeling your wizardry, feeling your beauty, your essence, your aliveness. So, let me just scan through here and see if there's anything else here. I think we are good. Yeah, I guess the main key thing was just like, can you let more of the vibration you'd like in? And maybe even like consider that for after the live a bit, like what does that mean? Can you let more of the vibration that you want to feel? So if it's joy or bliss or harmony or laughter or clarity, peace, freedom, pleasure, abundance, all of it, I was listening. But can you open yourself to allow that vibration in? And what does that feel like in your body? So we will absolutely be working more with all this, of course. This is the vibe of ROGA. So delighted to be here with you all. Thank you for traversing these deep galactic layers with me through your body and experiencing it in your own way as we activate our superpowers for real, actually for real. So I love you. Have the most beautiful rest of your weekend, and until next time, we'll probably be seeing you in Canada on the next one. So ta-ta.